prior to Tranzaura coming online with Travis Perkins, we had circa 1.2 million pieces of paper within the network. This was to show our compliance for the 16 months, which we're legally obliged to if we got pulled over by the DVSA. So actually migrating to the digital world and completing our checks electronically, those paper checks are now all but non-existent within our business. And that then gives us the ability centrally to manage our compliance. Over the past 4 circa years, we have gone from a very paper-based network to now migrating all of our branches and driver information to digital data. Okay, so what advantages does that give us? All of the data from our suppliers can come centrally. We then analyze that data, produce dashboards to enable our branches to see where compliance isn't being adhered to, or identify where drivers may need a bit more support for TACO compliance, where retraining might be necessary, or just visibility of how many infringements a driver has had over a given period of time, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Because we have all that data now digitally stored within our own Google database, our branches can access that at the touch of a button. So since we've migrated, I would say our fleet managers don't need to visit a branch anymore to ensure that compliance is being adhered to. Okay, with all of our data being digitally stored, every day, a fleet manager can identify where vehicle slippage has happened, where drivers haven't downloaded the TACO card, where vehicles haven't been uploaded daily, where infringements aren't being debriefed in a reasonable amount of time. It just basically gives us that wealth of knowledge and foresight holistically across the entire group now to almost audit every branch remotely and to identify where we can give them that information to say, you need to be looking at this more, or yes, you're great at this part, but actually you need to put a bit more support on this part, just to make sure that we are all doing what we're doing and that everybody gets home safe and that the public are safe as well with our vehicles on the road. And we have progressed significantly to the point where we've got all the reporting that we need now. There will always be more reporting that's needed, or enhancing. But actually, we've got that foundations now, and it's about now enriching it and training our regional operations managers and our fleet business partners to actually understand entirely what the reports are telling them. Okay, so it's not just about looking at it and going, oh yes, I need to have a look at that vehicle. It's about trends. Okay, so do we see more operational issues in the winter compared to summer, or different operational issues in the summer compared to winter? Utilization of the vehicles, are they being used? Are they always being declared as VOR? Are they always in the garage having the servicing? This has given us that amount of data now to really identify what we need to do and when we need to do it. We do have an RTI. We obviously have a standard procedure that we need to follow. And within an hour, all of the information that's required for that process can be gained from our databases and from our third-party software and data. So we know who was driving it, when they were driving it, the historical checks on the vehicle, historical defects on the vehicle, when the service was last done on the vehicle, the MOT. All of that information can be gained and presented back to the fleet manager within an hour of the incident being reported through the correct procedure to our insurance. Tranzaura has brought 2 key platforms together into one being our first use check and the other being our TACO. Our drivers use the same unique logon, and identifier for both systems, which again makes life very easy and simple for us. so that when I'm reporting back to the business, I've only got one key indicator, and that key indicator is their employee number. That follows them through the business. If they leave and come back, they get a new employee number. But I can link those together, so I can give historical information out to the businesses. For the branches, having one platform means that I've got rid of a legacy platform. Again, one place to log in, single sign-on, so our branches don't need a username and password. Centrally, we create you as a user in the system, so our branch managers and drivers, they're automatically created, and it is literally click on the link to the website, they're logged in, and they get straight to what they need to see. That was a bugbear of our branch managers, is that so many platforms, different usernames, different passwords, forever and a day was always chasing to create new accounts, reset passwords. Now using the benefit of our Google single sign-on solution, it just makes it really easy for them, and one less thing to have to manage, so that they can actually deal with the issues that they need to deal with on a daily basis. So I have a number of suppliers that I have relationships with to ensure that all of our systems and platforms work correctly. But with Tranzaura, they will listen to you, and they will take on board lessons learned. And working with them makes it very easy to enhance the systems that we have and collaborate with them to make sure that our business have what we need when we need it.